Hello gorgeous! So I have a fun new video for you guys. I am doing my top 5 highlighters. I've never done a top 5 video for you guys, and I thought I am a highlighter fiend, and you guys probably know that because I highlight in every single video that I do. It's like essential for me, I guess, essentially. It's essentially. To me, there's nothing better than a really good highlight. It really just grabs the light on your face. It's just so gorgeous, and I mean, if I see a girl in a room with a good highlight, my eyes go to her. I mean, I can't help it. It's just my thing. So before I jump in and talk about my top 5, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And if you want to see this fantastic 5 list, keep on watching. All right, so not to be Debbie Downer, but only one of my products is a drugstore product. The rest are considered like higher end. And I apologize for that, but I have found, because I have used a lot of highlighter in my day, girls, I have found that I just personally prefer typically the higher end highlighters. So here we go. First up, we have Bobbi Brown. And this is the shimmer brick in beige. This is the only shimmer brick that I've used, actually, but I would have to assume that all of the shimmer bricks are great. This one is fantastic. I've used it in a lot of videos. It's kind of like an OG for us here at Hello Gorgeous. I used to use it all the time, and I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon with it. I'm gonna just swatch it right here on the back of my hand for you. And I don't know if you can, yeah, you can definitely pick it up. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. I've been known to double up my highlight. I like to double up products sometimes because I am that obsessed with a highlighter. But this one is a fantastic product. The color, or actually the shimmer payoff on this is great. This is available at like Nordstrom, Sephora, and I want to say it's in the 30-ish price range, but it's a great, great highlighter. So if you're a Bobbi Brown fan, then you'll definitely love this one. So out of the 5 that I picked, this product in particular that I'm about to talk about is probably the most like cultish, classic favorite, if you will, and it's the NARS highlighter, and it's an albatross, and it looks like this, and it's really beautiful. So right here's the Bobbi Brown on my hand. I'm gonna swatch now albatross right next to it. You can see it on my finger. I mean, that right there is super pigmented, which I love. And it's actually a much whiter base pigment-wise than the Bobbi Brown shimmer brick, because that one's beige. This one's definitely a whiter. So as you can see, I color swatched it right here, and it's definitely more white with the goldish flecks than the Bobbi Brown shimmer brick, because this is beige and this is definitely a whiter goldish, and it's definitely more on the opaque side, which I enjoy. I applied it right here under my brow bone because it really grabs the light and it really reflects a gold, just beautiful shimmer. I think this is a fantastic highlighter. I personally love it, and if you like more on the white side for a highlighter, then you're gonna definitely love this one. All right, next one up, I've talked about recently, and you can see it. It's the What's Up by Benefit Cosmetics, and I love this one. I used it just recently in a video, but I cannot recall which video that is because I am old. But this is a cream highlighter, believe it or not, and it's the only one in my top 5 that is cream, and it is fantastic. The reason that I love this is because it's easy to blend with a beauty blender, which I like. You guys know I love my beauty blender, but I love, get out of there. But I love it because like I said before, I love to layer my highlighter, and so this is a great base to layer a powder on top of if you're like really going for that bam highlighter, which I personally love. So I will, and I actually have it on right now, but it's like hours old, but I'll show you really quick. I'll do like a streak like that. You can see, like, it looks like a straight up streak. So you have a couple of options with this. It has a little spongy on the end that you can just like, you know, dab it in and get rid of those harsh lines if you want. But I personally like a damp beauty blender and just push that right into your skin. And I mean, like, look at that. That is gorgeous. Can we just, oh, it's like we need a moment of silence for this. So good. Anyways, it's a beautiful highlighter, and then I love to set it with a powder highlighter on top. This is a fantastic product. If you are more of a cream girl, then this is your guy right here. Benefit, what's up? All right, my next product, number 4, is definitely more of on the OG side. I'm like all showing it to you guys before I even talk about it. I'm so lame. But it's more on the OG side because I've had it for a minute and I used it a lot when I got it, but then I kind of trailed off. But I still love it. I still think it's a fantastic product, and it's the Hourglass Ambient Light Palette. Let's just show you. And I love that there's 3 shades here because your typical highlighter is 1 shade, 1 and done. But let's be real, not all of us have the same skin tone. Not all of us have the same preference when it comes to highlighter. So I love that, like, if I'm more tan and I want more of a tanner, like more subtle highlight, I've got this guy, and then it goes all the way to the lightest. So I think this is a fantastic product. I'm gonna swatch it for you really quick here. I'm gonna do, this is the darkest, medium, and then lightest. You can see. So this is pretty pigmented as well. The color payoff is fantastic. I personally look for pigment whenever I'm looking at a highlighter because it's, you know, I'd rather it be more pigmented so that I can blend it out versus too light and not be able to see it and work it up. I hope that makes sense. But here are the 3 shades. You can see them pretty well there. And this is just a great product. All right, we're already on the last one, number 5. That one's so fast. All right, I feel like if you've been here with Hello Gorgeous for a while, you know what you're about to see because I talk about it in pretty much every video for like the past 6 months. It is my Physicians Formula Nudewear palette. This guy, he's just good. He's Drugstore, the only drugstore to make my top 5, and with good reason. I wear this product virtually every time I put on makeup anymore. I love to layer this one with the Benefit Watts Up. So like for instance, I applied the Watts Up, so I would go in with, let's say, a damp beauty blender, and I focus more on the lighter shades, but it doesn't really matter because the pink isn't super pinky when you put it on. And then I'll just pat that right in on top of the Watts Up. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let that light catch it and just take that in for a minute. So good. It's fantastic. The price point is on point, if you will. It's just a great product, and it stays with you all day. It's the wearability, the blendability, all of the abilities of it are fantastic, and that's all I have to say about it. So this is probably my number 1 of all time, but I like to mix it up with, you know, like a cream base, or sometimes I'll go back to my originals. Sometimes I just like to pull them on out. So, all right, guys, that is all of my top 5 highlighters of all time. Like, those are my top 5 that I've ever used, and I have an entire drawer of highlighters. So it's not like I haven't tested a bunch out, because I have. These are just the ones that I love. You might have tried one before and been like, Ange, what the heck are you talking about? But for me, these are my jam. Like, these are the best. So I hope you liked this list. If you have a highlighter that you are just dying over that I didn't mention in this video or before, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm always open to trying new products. So make sure that you're visiting me on my blog, AngelaLanter.com. I'm posting over there pretty much every day. All of these products are going to be listed down below in the description bar, as well as on my blog, so you can check it out both places. And I always like to link what I'm wearing for you guys, just in case you want to pick up like this cute little romper. So, all right, guys, make sure to visit me over on Instagram and Snapchat. Follow me. It's just my name, @AngelaLanter. And check on back. Make sure you're subscribed, because I'm posting at least a video a week for you. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I love y'all so much. Au revoir. Lip to be a little bit lighter to make our lips look a little fuller. Now I'm going in with Whisper.